All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to LisaBug Cardio Strength Fusion. This is our fun functional fitness Friday in the month of February of 2023. So what I've been doing this month, just to elevate the fun meter, is to work on some fun activities. And these are activities that maybe are involved around sports that we might do, hobbies. So what I'm doing this month is taking some basic dance steps. The first week I did some salsa. Last week we did jive. This week we're going to do a little bit of swing, East Coast and West Coast. And again, these are the basic movements, so they're not hard to follow, but just enough to get our heart rate up into zone 2. Then I've got for us also a very comprehensive warm up. We've been doing that this month. And then we're going to be doing some football drills. So if you happen to have a little football at home, not a big deal if you don't, but we're going to be doing things like taking a snap from the quarterback, dropping back and passing the ball. So it's just movements that we do in football, maybe a little bit of running side to side. So if you have a ball, that might be fun just to add that in, get our fun meter up a little bit more. For strength training today, we are going to do alternating arm movements, bicep curls, overhead presses, upright rows, things where our arms are moving alternatingly. While we do that, we're going to be doing a running action with the feet. So this is our functional movement, because functionally in life, we move in this alternating position, arms and legs. All right, we'll finish with some good flexibility work, some balance thrown in there for good measure. So let's start with our warm-up today. And use this warm-up to diagnose how you are feeling today and where you want to take this workout in terms of an intensity level. All right, so our first movement is we'll step to the right and left. Just nice and easy, side to side. And if you get lost in the steps, just keep walking, keep moving. So not standing in place, but always keeping the body moving. So with this step tap, add a shoulder roll, rolling it back. And with LisaBug classes, you are going at your own pace. So you can slow this way down or even speed it up a little bit once you've got the steps. Now let's take the arms and swim out, pull back. So this is a little breaststroke. So we're warming up those shoulders and the back. And I want you to imagine you're pulling your body through the water. Pull, pull. Just a few more. All right, let's do the crawl. So pull one arm over and the other arm over. It was funny, we were doing this one time a couple years ago. Some of you might remember, Linda, you might remember. And after we were doing these strokes, my Fitbit told me that I had 10 minutes of swimming. So it actually thought I was swimming in the water. It can actually detect when you're running and doing some other movements. So it detected that I was swimming. All right, let's change this front crawl to a backstroke. Bring it back. And your goal is to check in with your shoulders. If they're feeling sensitive today, maybe your backstroke is right in here. And then start to grow that range of motion. Good, reach it up. Just a few more on each arm. A little bit of rotation in the body. All right, we've got a side stroke. So we'll bring our arms in and pull out. And I'm bringing my right arm up, my left arm is low. Side stroke. So you're imagining you're laying on your right side here. Good, just keep those legs going, or you can even march in place if that feels more comfortable. Let's do 2 more. And then we've got a side stroke this way. So we'll take the arm out here. And again, imagine you're pulling your arm through the water. So our Functional Friday class this month is about doing activities and sports. And some of you are swimmers. Maybe you're not a swimmer, but this is a great way to try some of these movements on land. Excellent. Oh, I love a couple of the cameras on there. I see you guys doing some great swimming. Let's do 4 more. 2 more. Last one, and then just relax those arms. Now I want to stretch after we work the shoulders. So let's take the right arm across the chest. A little stretch for your shoulder right here. Excellent. Same arm is going to reach up as high as you can reach it. Reach behind your head and try to stretch your tricep. You can push this arm from the front to get more stretch, or pull it from the back. Breathing nice and deep. All right, let's lower that one down. Same hand reaches behind your back. If you want, you can grab your wrist and pull it over. Tip your left ear toward your left shoulder. Excellent. Let's do all those stretches on the other arm. Left arm across. Keep moving those feet. That's going to get our heart rate elevated into that zone 2. And reach that left arm straight up. Try to touch behind your neck like you're zipping up a shirt. You can push from the front or pull from the back, lengthening through that tricep. Nicely done. Release it down. Left arm, slide it behind your back. And if you want, you can grab your wrist and pull it over a little. Tip your right ear toward your right shoulder. So you're lengthening the side of your neck. And release it, shake those arms out. All right, let's take 2 steps to the right side. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 steps side to side. Add the arms, push, push. Continuing in our progressive warm-up. And these movements work the mind and the body. Good. Now if you feel comfortable, press it to the side or right out here. And you're pressing with some resistance, like you're pushing 2 walls away from your body. 2 more. 1 more. No arms. Still go with 2 steps. So it's easier to change one thing at a time. So don't worry about arms. Add a knee lift. Step together, step, knee. Now on that knee lift, you can reach the arms above the head. Step together, step, knee lift. Good, keep it going. 4 more. 3. Heart rate should be coming up a little. 1 more. No arms, keep this knee going. Up and up. Now we change the knee lift to a side leg raise. So we're working those hips. Add the arms, out, out. If you're not keeping up with my speed, that's okay. I want you to do a comfortable pace for you. Now, when you lift that leg, I want you to raise up on the toe of the standing foot. So you're working your calf. Good, that's good. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Just the legs, no arms. Now we're going to change this lower body one more time. Make this a hamstring curl. Pull your heel back to your seat. I'll face your way. So I'm pulling my heel back to my seat. Good, keep it going. Now reach the elbows, pull them back toward the back of the room. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Nice job. Let's do 4 more on each side. Every muscle in the body's getting warm. Last one. Let's just march in place. March it out. Pump those arms a little. Now I want you to practice something for later in the class with our weights. So instead of picking your heels up when you're marching, I want you to keep your feet glued to the floor and do this little action. So your feet stay on the ground. You're just shifting your body weight, picking your heels up off the ground. I want you to get used to this for later. So this is running glued to the ground. You can do this at any pace. Give me 15 more seconds of running glued in place. It feels strange not to pick the feet up off the floor, right? Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your feet wide, turn your toes out. Take a breath up. Exhale, bend your right knee. Bring both hands to support right here. So we're stretching our inner thigh. We'll pull the toes up on the left foot. Hold here, nice little stretch. So now that we've warmed those muscles, we can take a moment to slightly lengthen them out, stretch. Now as you come up, pivot your body to the right side, turn everything that way, and push your heel down to the floor. Reach both arms up, stretch. And then release the arms, pivot your body back to the front. Now bend the left knee over. Stretching that inner thigh, pull your toes up. And not too deep, because we're still kind of in that warm-up phase. Just should feel really good. And come up, pivot everything over to the left so you're turning both feet. Push your heel right down to the floor. Lift both arms up, stretch. Make sure you're still breathing. And lower those arms down, pivot back to the front, right arm reaches over, nice side stretch. Oh, this is always in my top 10 stretches. I love to stretch to the side. And let's bring it the other direction. So we're just about 15 minutes in. So there's our comprehensive warm-up. Let's take one more stretch for the chest. Bring your hands behind you. So we're feeling this openness. If you want to clasp, take it right here. So we're going to be moving in zone 2 cardio, which is the lower end of our fitness zone, with some dance steps from East Coast and West Coast swing. And if you get lost in the steps, just keep moving and marching in place, doing anything you want with your arms. All right, release the hands. Our first movement is we go right, left, rock step, right, left, rock step, side, side, back, side, side, back. So this is from East Coast Swing. There's 6 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Side, side, back. Now I'm not going to get too complicated with these movements, but if you've done some East Coast Swing before and you want to jazz it up a little bit, you certainly can. And we're also going to do things on both sides. Let's do 4 more here. Side, side, rock step. Side, side, rock step. 2 more. 1 more. Then pause. Other direction. Side, side, rock step. Left, right, back, back. So when we move our body side, side, rock step, there's a little hesitation. Step, step, rock step. Now again, you can change up the pace to make this more elevated heart rate. Good job, keep it up. Side, side, rock step. 4 more. Side, side, rock step. 3, 2, 1 more. Pause and hold. Other side. Side, side, rock step. So you can stay with this basic version. I'm going to add a little change. Looks like this. Step, touch, rock step. So this requires more intensity. Step, touch, rock step. Good. You can imagine you're dancing with your partner and maybe be in a little bit of a closed position. So since you guys are going to your right first, on this side, you are the follower, because the follower is always right. The follower always goes to the right. Let's do 4 more. Step, touch, rock step. 3. 1 more. Hesitate. Other side. Step, step, rock step. So I'm starting with the basic version so you can get it. Now add the step, touch, rock step. So now since you're going to your left side first, you're the leader. Step, step, rock step. If you've never done East Coast Swing before, after doing these basic steps today, you might decide you want to take a little lesson and learn, because it's actually very fun. And the steps are really pretty easy. Keep it going. You can be up here in your closed position with your arms in what they call frame. How are we doing with this? Check on your heart rate. You should be up in zone 2, that lower portion of your cardiovascular zone. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Hesitate, switch sides, step, touch, rock step. So we're the follower now. So I'm going to give you 1 more challenge. Instead of the step touch, it's a triple step. Triple step, rock step. The timing is the same. So you can do just the sways, just the step touches, or now you can add the triple steps. Good job. I feel my heart rate coming up. 15 more seconds on this side. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. That's our count with the music. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. One more. Hold. Switch sides. Step, touch, rock, step. Good. So you can stay with this one or add the triple steps. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, rock, step. You can imagine you're with your partner. Back. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, rock, step. This is our last sequence for East Coast swing. Of course, when you're doing the dance, you've learned the basic now. So that basic step, you start to add in turns and movements around the room. 15 seconds. Triple step, rock step. 10 seconds. Two more. Last one. March in place, right foot. Check in. How's that heart rate? Let me see my Fitbit here. Oh, definitely in zone 2. I'm up to 120. So march and pump those arms. If you need a drink, you can grab it right now as we get ready to go into West Coast swing. Let's just go ahead and take one. I think I could use a little sip, and then we'll kind of clear our head so we can go to the next step. Okay, so I'm going to turn this way so I've got some room to move forward and back. We've got 6 counts again, but now we'll be moving forward, back instead of side to side. So we have 6 marches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the first 2 steps are walking. Walk, walk, 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk, walk, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So this is very basic. We can keep doing this if your brain's not ready for the next step ahead. "15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two more. One more. March in place. So we'll take those 4 marches and make them a step touch. 1, 2, step, touch, step, touch. 1, 2, step, touch, step, touch. Back, back, step, touch, step, touch. So we've got 2 steps to move forward, a step touch side to side, 2 steps back, and a step touch side to side. If you're struggling with this one, just make it work for you. Or just walk around the room. Just keep your body going. So this is very similar to that East Coast swing, because instead of these step touches, we can make it a triple step. So let's do one more. Then march in place. So instead of the step touch, we have a little triple step. Get ready. 4, 3, 2. Walk forward 2. Triple step. Walk back 2. Triple step. 1, 1. Triple step, triple step. 1, 1. Triple step, triple step. Good. We're just going to repeat because the brain will really kick in. You'll say, oh, I got this figured out. If you don't want to do the triple, you do the marches in place or the step touches in place. Walk, walk, triple step, triple step. 15 seconds. Check on that heart rate. See how you're feeling. Where is the fun meter? Let's do one more. March in place. March. So West Coast Swing has 6 count movements, and it also has 8 count movements. So we just did a 6. So we're going to change it just a little bit to make it an 8 count movement. So there's 8 marches now. Ready? Walk forward 2. 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we walk forward or back 2 counts, 6 in place. 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it going. 15 seconds. Oh shoot, I forgot to put my phone on silent. Got a call coming in. Keep it going, you guys. Forward 2 count, 6 in place. Back 2 count, 6 in place. I gotta put my phone on silent. Woo, keep it going, keep it going. I'll be ready for you. My apologies. We're in airplane mode now. Okay, so let's do 2 more of these so I can join you. One more. Walk, walk, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk, walk, 6, 5, 4, hold in place. Okay, so we know that's something we can stay with, right? Or we can add a step touch. So it's going to look like this. Get ready to join me. Walk 2 steps. Step touch. Walk back. Step touch. 1, 2, step touch, back 2, step touch, step touch. So there's 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so I've got to change this up a little bit. If you're ready, keep moving. On our next one, 2 steps forward, 1 step touch, 2 steps back, 1 step touch. 1, 2, step touch. 1, 2, step touch. Up, up, step touch. Back, back, step touch. Good job. Keep it coming. Use those arms. Let's do one more. March in place. Okay, we're gonna go walk, walk, triple step. Walk, walk, triple step, going backwards. Already, right foot starts. Walk, walk, triple step. Walk, walk, triple step. So this is our 8 count. Walk, walk, triple step, walk, walk, triple step. Good. And just our last 30 seconds on our West Coast swing. Walk, walk, triple step, walk, walk, triple step. If you're feeling pretty good with this, you can start with your left foot going forward as well. 15 seconds. Remember, you can just walk up and march. Let's go once more. And march in place. Right foot. Good job. Check on your heart rate, see where it is. Maybe do a rating of perceived exertion. Let's grab a quick drink. So we just did some basic steps for the East Coast and West Coast swing. All right. If you have a football, that's just going to be a nice extra little tool or anything you can hold in your hand as we are going to do some football drills. So we're going to first start with the ladder run. So imagine there's a ladder on the floor, and we're going to go out, out, in as we're traveling up the ladder. So we're stepping out of the ladder, stepping in the ladder, out, out, in. Now, your pace is all up to you, but maybe you feel like picking up that pace a little bit once you have these movements. So we can go out, out, in, out, out, in. Then we can back it up. Now, if you don't feel comfortable going backwards, then you cover some ground going forward, and then you can turn around and go forward coming back, because I want you to feel comfortable with your balance and with where you are in your space. Make sure there's nothing you're going to step on. Good. Now you can even hold on to a hand weight if you wanted a little bit of extra body weight here. That would be fine as well. So we've been going, at least I have, with the right foot first. So let's get back to our place, and then we'll pause. Now your left foot starts. Out, out, together, together. Out, out, together, together. Go slow to begin. So we have to do that on the other side to work our other side of our brain. Left, right, left, right. Are you ready to pick it up a little bit? You can turn around. So you might find that you're getting up a little higher than zone 2. That's okay if that's your goal. If you want to stay in zone 2, then you're going to keep this slower movement. Keep it up, keep it up. Let's see, how much time do we have? We have 45 seconds with our ladder run. This is our first football drill, and we have 4 drills. And we just want to make this fun so you can envision the sport a little bit. This kind of running helps us to increase our agility, and it helps us with our hip stabilization, right? Because we're going out and together. So we've got our inner and outer thighs we're concentrating on. We have 15 seconds, guys. Ladder run or ladder walk. Either forward and back or forward and turn. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, pause, check on that heart rate. So we've got the Heisman run. We've done this many times in class. So I want you to imagine that you've got that football tucked in tight because you don't want to fumble the ball. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, knee. 1, 2, 3, knee. You can hold it with both hands. Of course, if you don't have a ball, you're just imagining. So this is focusing on cutting directions a little bit. So once you have it, you want to go faster. 1, 2, 3, knee. So you've got a defensive player coming at you, and they're going to make a tackle. So you've got to make a quick change of direction. Good job. So I'm using my left arm to pump here while I'm holding the ball with my right. 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, knee up. And you just got a little bit of direction changes each time. 20 seconds. Heart rate should be coming up here if you're picking up that pace. Keep that intensity where you want it. All right, let's pause. If you have a ball or a prop, you're going to switch it to the other hand, tuck it in, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, knee. This is funny. We used this ball at the swimming pool with my grandson, and I think it's got some water in it. It's leaking on me. All right, are you guys ready to pick it up? Heisman run. Left and right. Holding the ball or imaginary ball in your left hand, using your right arm to pump. Now, if you have some room to come forward, you can bring it up. And then you can cut it to the back. Just a little over 30 seconds. Woo. Heisman run for the Heisman Trophy. Or Super Bowl was just up, so we could do the Lombardi run for the Lombardi Trophy. 15 seconds, guys. Quick changes of direction. Switching. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, so we've got our ball. We're going to come down to the line of scrimmage here, and then we're going to take the snap. Stand up. With our right hand on the ball, we'll walk back, 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 and throw, imaginary throw. Then walk forward, take the snap. So you've got a squat. Stand up, walk back, and throw with your right hand. All right, let's do 1 minute here. Take the snap, stand up, run back, and throw right. Take the snap, stand up, run back, and run into the wall. Snap, stand up, run, 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 throw right. Good job. I'm throwing left, so this feels a little bit uncoordinated for me. Take the snap. So how low do you have to go to take the snap? You've got to bend those knees and get that underneath the center so he can toss you the ball. So bend down there, grab it, and throw. Good job. You're channeling your inner football player, guys. And this will help you for other activities in life. So you might be saying, well, why? I'm not going to ever play football. But that's okay. So these are conditioning our cardiovascular system, our legs by squatting down. Let's do one more. Take the snap, run back, and throw the ball. All right, pause. We've got it in the left hand this time. So get underneath the center, take the snap, stand up, run back, and throw. Walk forward, take the snap, stand up, run back, or walk back, and throw. All right, let's go 60 seconds, guys. Excellent. So this is really great. We get those quads and glutes working here. We're able to use the eyes that are in the back of our head to go backwards. And in other words, that is our proprioception. So we've got to use our inner eyes to see where we're at. I want you to be in a safe manner. Good job. I lost the count on the clock. Let's get another 30 seconds. Take the snap, squat down, stand up, take it back, and throw. We're going for the Hail Mary pass here. Was that you laughing, Chris? Good job. Let's get 10 seconds. We're going to score the big touchdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we don't need our ball for the last drill. I need to drink though, so I'm going to take one quick if you do as well. So what we've got the line of scrimmage. We'll be at the line of scrimmage. Usually there's one hand down on the ground. See, let's start with your right hand. So you're going to reach your right hand down. You'll stand up, step forward with your right foot and block. Then step back, right hand down, step forward, block. So your left foot stays on the ground. Reach and block. So you're taking your right shoulder out to your opponent. Let's go 60 seconds from here. Good job. So we've got a squat, we've got a pivot and rotation and a step. So we're really using our core. This is our last drill, so I want you to keep going. Take it to the end of our football movements. 20 seconds. Line of scrimmage, block. Line of scrimmage, block. 10 seconds. Now, if you don't want to go really low to line of scrimmage, we're here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pause. Left hand comes down to the line of scrimmage. We stand up and we use this left shoulder and we block. All right, down, block. You can even add your elbow a little bit. So you have to keep your core really tight because your opponent is blocking you and you don't want to be knocked over. So keep everything grounded and keep your core engaged. 45 seconds. Down, block. Good job, good job. 30 seconds. If you're getting tired, you can take it a little bit higher in that line of scrimmage and a smaller step on the block. As long as you keep moving. 15 seconds to go. Good job. We're burning some big calories. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice job. Done with those football drills. It's time to work our strength training. Good time to grab a quick drink. You're going to need 2 hand weights. We'll be doing bicep curls. We'll be doing upright rows, shoulder raises, overhead presses, and triceps. So pick a weight that you think is going to work pretty good for those. And you can change it at any time that you need to. So at the beginning of class, we did this movement. It's a little running in place, right? So I'm just shifting my body weight to one foot, picking up the knee. So when you walk, when the right knee is up, the left arm is forward. So I want you to start to do this alternating action. When the right knee is up, the left arm is forward, and vice versa. So we're going to slow this way down and do bicep curls. And mostly this is for you to get the feeling. So it would almost be as if you were walking forward, right? And you're striding but we've got this right in place. So we're going to work in a couple of different speeds with this and different ranges of motion. So this is our slow speed, full range of motion on these bicep curls. Your option is to stay with this. We've got 45 seconds left on our curls. If you want to speed it up, we go short range of motion, faster movement. When the right knee is up, the left arm is curling. When the left knee is up, the right arm is curling. 30 seconds. Any speed, nice and controlled. This is our functional training for today because this is a functional movement. This running in place simulates a lot of what we do in life. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down with the arms. So now our next movement is the upright row. So start to come back into your slow running. Right knee, left knee. So when the right knee comes forward, the left arm pulls up, and then we switch. So go slow to get it first. And if you're backwards, that's okay. You're not going to hurt yourself by doing it backward. It's just a little less functional to do the opposite. So this upright row is working the shoulders. We want to be sure we stay below the height of your shoulders when we pull it up. We have 45 seconds, so you can stay with slow pace, full range of motion. Or if you want to start to pick it up, we shorten the range of motion, we bring it right in here. Up, 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 up. Now notice when you're doing this, it also focuses a little bit on your balance because you're shifting your body weight from one foot to the other. And I want you to have really good posture, nice and upright. 15 seconds. Shoulders are down and back. Excellent alignment. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. How are you doing on your weight choice? This next one's going to be a little bit harder. If it's not for you, I want you to go back to upright rows. So we'll take back into this slow movement. Right knee, left knee. This is a front shoulder raise. So as your right knee comes up, your left arm goes forward. And then reverse. Right knee, left arm. Left knee, right arm. So let's just go nice and slow through a full range of motion. Now, your question might be, how high do I have to lift my heel off the floor? If you have some range of motion problems in your toes or arthritis, you don't have to lift your heel very high. If you don't, I really want you to pick that heel up. Okay, we have 45 seconds, so if you want to stay slow, keep it here. If you want to speed it up, we have to shorten the range of motion here. This is definitely tougher because I'm not going all the way to the bottom. 30 seconds. Breathe. Nice job, nice job. Wow, I'm really feeling those shoulders now. Remember, you can go back to upright rows. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Roll those shoulders a little bit. We should be really feeling that now. Okay, now we'll have the option to press above the head. So again, if this one's not feeling right for you, go back to your upright rows or even your bicep curls. So let's take it back into the legs, right knee, left knee. We got to get our running action first. Then bring your weights up right in front of your shoulders. As your right knee comes forward, your left hand raises. Now, do you have to go all the way above the head? No. I want you to go through a range that works for you. And maybe you set your weights down today for this and just do it with your hands reaching up. Kind of like you're climbing a ladder here. Working those shoulders and triceps. Good job, good job. 45 seconds. So we can stay at our slow pace. Or if you want to try to speed it up, we have to shorten the range of motion. Wow. My 5-pounders, I'm really feeling this. 30 seconds. Zip up your core. Keep breathing. 15. 10. Woo. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Oh man, roll those shoulders. So the next movement, your elbows are going to be behind you a little bit, and this is a tricep kickback, one arm in the other. But we're going to run. So I'll turn to the side. So start that running action. Go slow to start. Elbows are back. As your right knee is forward, your left arm goes behind you. Vice versa. Now I'm using the back of my shoulders to keep my arms up. So I'm using my shoulders as well as my triceps. Now you might notice I have a tiny bit of a forward hinge, not very much, but I'm not standing directly upright. That's going to help me to get this position for the tricep kickback. 45 seconds, guys. Either staying on this slow pace, or we can start to speed it up a little bit. Endurance for the musculoskeletal system. Muscular endurance. Almost there. I'm looking at the clock here. 20 seconds to go. Nice job. 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Okay, roll those shoulders out. So instead of running forward, we're going to step forward with one foot and then step forward with the other. So I'm going to do a small step forward, bend the knee, and push back. Arms can be by your side, or they can be at your chest, or you can add any more weight exercises that you want. So your choice is to bend the knee in a shallow position or in a deep position. Good job. Working the quad, the glutes, stabilization. 30 seconds to go. This is our last strength training exercise, functional movement. It's almost time to stretch out. Wow, class has flown by today. 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Take those weights down, set them off to the side. Ooh, maybe grab a quick drink. So we've got about 4 minutes of flexibility work. So we want to stretch out those muscles that we worked today. And since we did a lot of this, we did a lot of calf. So this lower leg needs to stretch. If you want to use a wall, you can. We'll take the right foot, reach it way back, and push your heel down to the ground. If you don't have a wall, you can just stand in lunge. You can put your hands on a sofa, and we'll hold that calf stretch. You'll start to feel your heart rate dropping down. Now release the chair or the wall, stand straight up, bring your right hand up, and do your side stretch over to the left side. So we're opening up the hip flexor, still stretching the calf muscle. And inhale, come back up. Exhale the arm down. Take a small step forward with this back foot. Shift your weight back into it. Pick up your front toes and stretch forward. So if you have a wall in front of you, you can walk your hands down, down, down the wall and support here. You can support on a chair or support your hands on this back leg. Just don't push on the straight leg. Hamstring stretch. Keep breathing. You've got a nice posture here, long spine. Abdominals engaged. All right, well, come on up. So now your back leg becomes your front leg. So take a big step forward and push your left heel back to the floor. Hands can be on a wall. And I like that sometimes because it gives you something to push into, and then you can really push that heel down to the floor.